Hello, friends, and welcome to the Cinemondo podcast with Kathy and Mark and me talking about movies, talking about trailers.
Yeah.
Trailer reactions, and also big news. Burk has a book about the top 100.
Oh, you guys are so nice.
Oh yes.
Buy my book.
So if you're not sick of us, if you are sick of us, actually better, you can read it in the quiet of your own home. You can read about it and listen to us yammering. So it's really, really cool. Congratulations, Burk. 100 movies, you guys, reviews, recommendations.
Yeah.
Highly recommended. Be sure.
It actually does have stuff inside. It's not just blank. You know, it's got it has words.
It's really well written, and Burk knows his movies, and there's popular movies in there, some movies you probably never heard of, so kind of a great mix. So if you love like I do, reading books about movies, check it out on Amazon.
I never get sick of movies anyway. So I like too how you broke it into like the 10 science fiction movies, 10 film noir movies, 10. So I like that all the 100, it's not just random. They're broken into categories, which also helps. If you're a fan of a certain category, you can read those. So
it was hard to stay with just 10 for each. You know, that was
that's why you have volume 1 on there.
Right.
So highly recommend. Be sure and click the link.
Thanks,
and,
guys.
Get your copy.
Amazon,
Kindle, and paperback on Amazon. All right.
Yeah, check it out.
Now, what we got?
We got a movie called The Amateur, starring Rami Malek and Jon Bernthal, Rachel Brosnahan. Actually, a really cool cast. A lot of great Holt McCallany, if you remember him from Mindhunter. He was one of the FBI guys. So a really cool cast, and it's an espionage kind of thriller movie. And let's check out the trailer because I don't know much else about it, but it looks good. A good director, James Hawes, a British director who did a lot of the Doctor Who reboot. This movie called One Life that came out last year. So I'm excited to see Rami Malek in The Amateur. So let's check it out. Coming April 2025.
All right.
Cool. Ow. You ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go.
You ever wonder what they do with all the stuff you dig up for them?
That's not my job.
No, but you never wonder?
No, it's the CIA. I gotta trust that they'll make the right call. Maybe it's better not to know. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Charlie, I think you need to see this.
What is this?
Oh, shit.
Your wife has been killed.
Whoa.
What you do is very important to what we do. Let us handle this.
I want mission-specific training, cash, and a new identity.
Have you lost your mind?
I want to find and kill the people who murdered my wife.
Find and kill.
I don't think you could beat a 90-year-old nun in an arm wrestling match.
I want to face my
I know.
wife's
Let's
killers.
laugh about it.
Look them in the eyes. And balance the scales.
Why did they do it?
Take it. Take it.
Aye.
Point it at my chest. Do it now. Put your finger on the trigger. You can't do what I do no matter how much I train you. You're just not a killer, Charlie.
You're just a nerdy fella that works on computers. What you doing? Just gonna kill you. Do you ever account for the things I'm good at? You held a gun to my wife's head. This is a remote that controls a device that's been decompressing the glass beneath you.
You have the wrong person.
No, I have exactly the right person.
We got a ping in Rome.
He's in London.
He just got on a bus in Prague.
He practically invented half of our surveillance. Maybe y'all misjudged this individual. This ends here.
You recognize her?
If you jump really fast, you might survive the blast.
Right!
All right.
Mad Max.
I love the
that's definitely that last line was right from Mad Max. Yeah. Very much like the Bourne, kind of a Bourne movie, but sort of like a nerdier, Jason Bourne.
That's what I like about it. he's not like the big action hero looking guy, buffed out and everything. He
Right.
looks
He's
like
using technical
smart
stuff.
tech.
And
Yeah. I think
using
that's
his
smart.
skills to do the revenge thing instead of the muscle.
And I love that showstopper scene of that pool, because every time I see those pools, I'm like, what's going to happen to
I'm
these
not
pools?
getting in that
And then
pool.
I see that and I'm like, like they basically made my nightmare come true in this, which is like, looks so good.
Yeah.
Great. Whoever thought of that, kudos.
You know who thought of it? Everybody who's ever seen one of those pools.
Let's put it in a movie with Rami Malek.
Yeah. No, I like the fact that he's sort of like, I'm gonna get to find my wife's killers by doing these kind of smart things. So that's kind of cool. But how does he stay ahead of the CIA or FBI, whoever this is?
And are they really who we think they are? And
and are they seeing what they think they're seeing? Because I mean, he controls all of what they're. So for all we know, he's putting himself in places he isn't really, and they're looking to the wrong places. Who knows?
Or they knew that he was such a brainy guy and very emotional and very in love, and they faked that whole thing of his wife. And
I wondered if the wife was
using him to kill people.
Yeah,
that's a good one, because I just go back to the cast, like Rachel Brosnahan, from the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Is she going to be in it only for 10 minutes, or unless there's flashbacks, so she comes back at the end? I have no idea, but here we are. So who knows?
And I like the cast is great, and I like the idea too, like where they establish that he can't pull a trigger and look somebody in the eye and do it. So, but he can do it remotely. He can stand off and use his tech. Like everything he did, he didn't have to actually have his hands on the person or be close to them. He's like,
or even see them. Yeah,
I love that.
He does run to the edge and look over at the broken bits of pool. And
he's watching the guy as the thing breaks. But
I
like that. Yeah, I can't have a gun and pull a trigger on someone, but I can certainly detonate something.
Right.
That really smart.
And it's nice having Lawrence. I didn't mention Lawrence Fishburne, but he's great as sort of like that guy, the mentor. Like
he's always everything he does is great. You believe him. He's got the sense of this gravitas, that word again, but he
Exactly.
does have it.
I expected him to go, okay, red pill. Blue pill.
Right.
You decide which side you're going to be on.
He goes way back. I mean, he was a kid in Apocalypse Now,
God, so wild. So we have a poster.
Curtis.
Okay.
We'll take a quick look. Posters is kind of bare bones, but I like the smart, just simple unit shot. They're not trying to overdo it. The kind of DSAT colors. It's very elegant and simple. It's like really nice poster. And they utilize that negative space. I like to keep him like, what's he got in his pocket? Like he's looking over his shoulder. There's somebody over here in the foreground. Like just enough. Like not too much. It could have been really easy to make this look like a big action movie with explosions or
But there's a little bit of hint of exotic architecture.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
That he's in another country, perhaps, or at Disneyland or something. I don't know. He's probably in another country.
And we have 2 Academy Award nominees and winners in here.
That's impressive.
Don't underestimate him.
No, it looks like a really fun escapism action, cool, smart movie. I love these kind of intrigue, high-tech movies. It looks really good.
And there's something about a good old-fashioned revenge, Mad Max, John Wick kind of a, get rid of these horrible people. But then again, you're always going to have to twist them somehow. It can't just end with him finally killing the last guy, probably. Who knows? But, I have a feeling that this is the kind of movie that's going to have a sort of a twist, a little mind bender in there.
And the sequel where now he is the killer everyone wants now because he can do it all remotely and smartly and who knows?
But it can't be called The Amateur because he would be a professional.
Yeah, every time it's like he works his way up the ladder and the titles change with it. It's not Mr. Robot, it's like Sir Robot. I don't know what it is.
The semi-professional.
Exactly. The assistant.
Yeah.
Moving up to director.
You can think of has already got a movie, The Professional, The Expert.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
True. But this is really fun. Love Rami Malek.
Yeah, he's great. He's always great in these kind of roles. I think he just he fits right perfectly into that. Like he's just this, this guy who's just like lost his life and he's going to use what he can to, seek revenge. So it's coming out April 11th to the theaters. So that'll be a fun film for a couple of months away from now. So check it out, The Amateur.
Check it out.
Looks like a good one.
Bye.